¿Deseando viajar? Te entendemos. Hay muchas ganas de reencontrarnos con nuestra gente, con nuestros paisajes, con nuestra naturaleza. Pero nuestro gobierno nos pone...
Hello everyone, and welcome to this winners bracket round 3 matchup between Greenbulmers and Critch. This should be very exciting.
We've got two runners whose times are very close to each other. One is a sub 125 runner, and the other is almost a sub 125 runner. We are in for a very interesting race.
This could really go either way.
Oh, it can. I'm expecting this to be a very, very exciting one.
Hopefully. I am ready.
Yeah, I was going to say both runners are ready.
I believe Critch is in mute chat.
Yeah.
I am ready.
Okay. Actually, you want to do do you want to do the countdown or shall I, Falco?
You can do the countdown this time.
Right. Okay, so it's incoming. So, in 3, 2, 1, go!
GL.
Good.
GL, sir.
And away they mow.
Oh, Slen van.
I kicked Slen by mistake.
Slen?
I was trying to get myself out. Oops. Sorry, Slen. Alright, sorry.
Okay, at least Slender's still recording on the Twitch chat.
Fuck's sake.
Cola. Must get cola.
Slen.
I'm just in the VC. Hello, everyone.
Okay, Slen was not.
Slen, so that's where we went. I'm just going to go to fun race stats. Did you know this is the 8th meeting on Speed Simpsons between Greenbulmers and Critch?
8.
Bulmers has a 5-2 lead. He's also ahead in the race predictor, gives him a 52% chance of winning.
Speaking of predicting.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Who does the chat want to bet their lunch money on today?
Check this up. Yeah, so Bournemouth has the faster PB, has a winning record against Critch, and has better times in the tournament, allegedly. Yeah. So it shouldn't come as any surprise that Critch is the favourite by the predictions people put in before the knockouts.
I predicted a Bulmers win on my sheet.
I went for
I am gonna go very balls deep in this one. I am putting 10k donuts on Bulmers.
10k, wow. This could go either way. It's going to be very close.
Go all in on this race, people. It's either all in or Or don't go in, or don't go in at all.
A couple of seconds ahead, if that.
Axe is going big.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, I can't see how much Axe is.
Called it.
Naturally.
Standard axe.
That's a very, very big bet, Axie.
I'm gonna leave and see what the odds are like towards the end. Oh, Bulmer's kind of close to hit and run. Shouldn't get.
Imagine getting
Yeah,
hit and
sorry.
run. Imagine getting hit and run on Petty Theft
I'm
Homer.
gonna hit that pedestrian.
Oh, let's see it. We're gonna see it hit
then
and
you
run on
have
Petty
to
Theft.
dodge it. Okay, he should be fine now. Just wasn't able to pick up a couple of coins you might normally get.
Yeah, Bulmer should be safe now. Safe from the wee-wees.
Both of them missing the lemonade stand, or Critch gets a solitary coin out of it.
There's still another chance to grab the lemonade stand. There's office space.
In theory, you could get it at the end of bonus on, but it's not very pretty. Critch actually has a significant ability. I wonder if Bulmer's missed something. Oh, they've both already done neighbours. Bulmer's probably didn't get the wasp. He has
Oh, there we go. There we go. Bulmer's got hit and run on Petty Theft.
A whole of
Oh.
3 seconds. If that. Oh, Catsuit hater. They may hate Catsuit, but they don't hate Bulmers. They've gone all in.
How much has Catsup put in
I don't
on
know.
Bulmers?
I'm gonna find out. Bulmers did deadass get the comps in Homer 1. They're paying 300, which is. It's fair.
If you don't get hit and run, you're not hitting enough random objects.
True, but
That's
Bulmers
very
did also
true,
hit
Vapo.
on
Very true.
pedestrians. And if you're getting hit and run by hitting pedestrians, that's less good.
If you get hit and run by hitting pedestrians, the pedestrians probably deserved it.
That's not very nice.
Well, they shouldn't be standing in the middle of the road. They shouldn't be diving in front of you. Both runners using Plow King, as expected.
Critch around 4 to 5 seconds ahead.
Critch grabs the lemonade stand, but Bulmers misses it. Will Bulmers grab the lemonade stand in Bone Storm?
You know, it's very out of the way. It's good for Critch. Yeah, gets the strap, as does Bulmers.
Beautiful. A beautiful double Smithers KO. Love to see it.
Not like anyone likes these things. Stupid like a
I don't think he is, actually. I think everyone's had a race now. I don't think there's a window for detox.
mess up later. If you're so smart, how come I broke you? Not like anyone likes these things. Stupid like a buck.
Our friendly neighborhood restreamer says this is where he would play the Undertaker theme, but we probably get the MC8, so
You can get rid of the gong, probably. Both of them going for the ESS here. Oh, they've got different colours. Bulmers switched to the family today, and Critch kept a hold of the Plow King.
oh, both are respectable options.
That's 7 seconds apart in favour of Critch.
These miniature cameras are an
I
outrage.
don't know what Bulmers is apologising for.
Bathrooms,
Oh, for kicking him, yeah.
Yeah, he kicked Sland from the VC.
Bulmers. What you like?
Other unexplained news, strange black vans have been appearing all over town.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
I've got a question for the chat.
So sexy when you're paranoid.
Sexy footage, what is your favourite language to hear this cutscene in?
English, because I understand what's going on.
Piece of cake. Okay, I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
We've got one for English, one for Spanish.
So far, everyone's just picked their native language. What's your answer, Alpha? Right.
Can I ask the same question again and say you can't pick English?
No.
No.
You have to tell me. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Though.
I'm saying German.
Okay, that's fair.
Out of control.
I don't think it was as bad as when Critch used to actually kick people from the server when he was trying to remove them from VCs.
Not a very good driver.
You've had this tourney has had its fair share of technical difficulties. But that's okay because at least this tourney's going ahead. Oh, that's
almost gets both freebies.
nice.
Critch only gets one, but
Very
of course Critch got neighbours lost, and I don't think almost did.
Very nice from both runners. Very nice from both runners. That's what we like to see.
Oh, that was too easy.
Critch is going to grab the tree in the car rather than getting it on foot, which.
Everyone better stay out of my way.
It's crashing time.
Do you think it's going to be this close
Hopefully.
through the rest of the run?
That would be really nice. It was really close race like this.
Could we potentially see a tie?
I mean, there's only been one tie on Speed Simpsons history, and Critch was involved in that race.
Can we see it again?
Oh, let's find out. The lead's cut down to around 3 seconds, I think, now. Women's have a couple of splits here so far.
When the tie happened, what was the tiebreaker?
They looked at decimals in that race. It was a Critch Caleb NMW race. But the tiebreak here is set as 7-7 inbounds IM.
Hey, Homer. Sweet.
Now that's a good tiebreaker challenge. Oh, I think Smithers ran over Carl on Critch's end.
Oh, okay. Shouldn't really make any difference. You've already spoken to Carl at that point.
Yeah, it is much more fun to bully Lenny than Carl.
Oh, not Lenny.
Lenny deserves it more.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Now, you're talking to someone who, in all of his races, kicked Flanders and then took his medkit
Yeah,
during
but
the tourney.
stupid Flanders.
King of the world.
So
Both
11.
runners bully Burns.
I think it was 11:04 and 11:01 or something. Very close. We're 3 seconds apart in the load screen. Again, something in Critch's favour. But both 11:0X is very nice Homer ones.
Alright, I definitely bit on the right person.
I thought you gotten over this phase.
Just like I got Charlie in
No.
Mm.
zone.
I still hate the taxi, bro. I just think the garbage truck is much worse. Just based on what happened in my race against, was it Ty Fuzzle or was it Baker Man?
Yes.
Both.
I'm not sure.
Well, in one of my races, I failed 4-2 twice because of garbage truck.
Critch only a second ahead now, and in the store car, he actually is going to switch. So that puts Bulmers in the lead, I believe.
That's what happens when you use a taxi, Critch.
Only a second or so. So still very, very close.
Every second matters,
But,
especially in this race.
yeah, I mean, it could be that sort of race where it does come down to the wire. Critch on a slightly higher FPS might make back some of that time, nonetheless. Did seem to get a big boost right across all the potholes. Oh, going for the gag. Okay.
But do you know what high FPS also means?
Cutscene's
Clear's
good.
truck
Wow.
moments and Canyonero moments.
That's fair, but I get them pretty bad on FPS too, so. Well, you might say cutscene skips, but Critch is up, but he has got a perfect record so far. Touch wood. We don't see either of them fail. Or if they must fail, like, have them both fail at the same ones.
Have either of the runners failed 5-4 during the 20?
No, I did. It's not tracked.
Well, 5-4 has been a very interesting mission as of late.
5-4 always does see quite a few fails when it comes to tournaments. It's arguably the hardest tournament mission.
I would agree. My recent run-in with 5-4 is that Chief Wiggum soft-locked. And that was in a run that was actually my most recent PB.
Yeah, the main issue is the traffic. I think on the highway can really just screw you up.
So Bomber's got the Krusty Burger Wasp, but Critch didn't get it.
So that will not make up a point difference.
That's a horrible Wasp to get.
Yeah, it's not very nice. Maybe Bulmers is using the new gift to get his timing right. Definitely gets Hospital Wasp too, since they leave him around just under 500 coins.
Can we get a Google engineer to have a look at the Wasp mechanics?
Ooh, nice sports car there for Bulmers. Critch caught on the pizza van. Oh, and the sports car drives by him. He's taking a sedan. Look.
No, you don't want that sedan, Critch.
I don't know why he's doing wide arcing circles rather than just swinging the camera around, but he's got a sports car eventually, but Bournemouth has the lead now. As significant as the lead as we've seen all race, I feel. Of course, with dirt jumps on to come.
That's the taxi bro curse. We're coming into curse Critch.
Critch does get his second Wasp though. Via the town hall. He successfully manipulated the black
I believe that's...
Oh, that's not good! I mean, it's made it over, but it's going to go really slow because
Critch has to
rubber banding.
Critch has to go fast. I think it's going to go left.
Almost certainly, yeah.
Yeah. Will Pizza Van crash into the train yard?
Alright. Hopefully Critch can get away from the train yard.
Yeah, Critch ain't taking any chances with this Pizza Van. He does not want that crashing, and it's tried.
Nicely done by Critch.
It tried.
Very well managed.
But
so, Critch might have lost some time at the dirt jump, but he probably made a lot of it back by going with fast right. But
most of his time lost came from most of the time lost in Barton Frank came from the sports car. Origin.
Yeah, I don't think he'd have made that time back. I think he made the time back by having to drive around the dirt jumps. He also is down low Wasp that he would have gotten at the gas station.
What's my name?
Car wash even.
Hey Snake, what's up?
That was totally awesome.
That was a nice jump.
Do that more often.
Borman's bullying the taxi. I like to see that.
Or taxi.
Taxi deserves it.
Well, that's not very nice. They're just trying to take people to places they need to be. Oh, let's get turned around. This could be awkward in the black screen. The police car's right on him. I think he's okay. He's fine.
Borman's is fine. Well, I think the predictions are over. There is a...
Ended ages ago. It's like favourite for Critch.
I'm gonna be... If Bombers keeps up his pace, I'm gonna be drowning in people's lunch money.
Well, how much did you put in?
I put in 10k
Okay.
on Bulmers.
Okay.
Did you bet on
I
anyone?
didn't in the end, I forgot.
Ketchup lover, that is a very malicious lie. That is not my favourite game. At all.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm certain.
It's a roughly 15-second lead for the Bournemouth. That's a bit more because that wasp.
You know, it'd be a real game changer. Cletus struck.
Well, they're both managing it quite well right now, so.
Critch not taking any chances with the Cletus struck tipping over.
Yeah, but we're going for this. Safer escape, I feel. Assuring gazebo.
Critch is playing his driving relatively safe.
I assume he's going for gazebo because he probably made many wasps. Because he was down some wasps.
Yeah,
so I think he was going around Lard Lads for his wasp spawning. Oh,
I think he missed the gazebo.
Yeah, that must have been the wrong call. He didn't his wasps correctly. Yeah, he reset out of the
Yeah, he reset behind that train and
he reset behind the train so
and it didn't spawn the other wasp.
Yeah, he didn't spawn Lard Lads, so
Blame Radical.
I mean, I guess, but Critch should know his wasp spawning.
We're just gonna call that a Radical moment.
No, I mean, the coding of wasp sure is, but that was something Critch should have known, the wasp roots.
Bulmer's opting to go for hospital first.
A more standard route. Yes, museum maybe, which is nice.
And Critch also opting for hospital first.
Oh, Bulmer's against gazebos, against both 3B. It's just a point, Critch has that as a freebie still to gazebo wasp. Ooh, Bulmer's not able to get the construction box.
Yes, Bulmers! Let's go! Bulmers gets a taxi bomb.
Critch, after missing both gazebo and museum, finally gets courthouse wasp as a freebie.
That wasp is not being very nice.
Yeah, it can be very awkward sometimes. I don't like it on the front of the And Critch actually already got one of the Town Hall Wasps, so he's only got this Town Hall Wasp left to get as a freebie. Fairly similar on coins though, both of them. Critch actually still up.
Yeah, let's see how... Oh, Bulmers gets hit and run.
Yeah, it should be dodgeable. You park behind here. It usually doesn't get you.
Yeah, well, that happens to me quite a bit. More often than I like to admit.
Jump? Ooh, I didn't mean to fight jump. Okay, it's fine.
727 for Bulmers, and Critch has more coins than...
742, so it's 15 now. Not a huge deal.
Yeah, both
Bulmers
have
misses
points.
first hit on the car. Just slightly grazes it as they pass each other. Getting damage on the wall on the second go. I don't think it's quite on one hit.
Both runners' coins are good. With Critch having slightly more.
Slightly better first hit for Critch, yeah, much better into the wall as well. Oh, he's struggling to actually finish it off. There we go. Slightly better first card than Bulmers.
Oh no, taxi revenge.
What happened to Bulmers? That's
The
why you
taxi
get
gone
me that
away.
now, the taxi so much. He should be nice. Critch has a great chance to catch
The
right up to
taxi's
Bulmers
back. It's not being very. They're not being very nice to Bulmers.
there. I shouldn't have done it.
My plight is finally being understood.
Yeah, Critch is definitely gonna take the lead now.
It's not Bulmers' fault.
Very quick third car is gonna be for Critch. Or possibly too quick. Sometimes if you're far back and you destroy that car, it's hard to get a really good fourth car. It's slamming at full force at least. And a lot of damage on that second hit.
619 for Bulmers.
19.
6A3 for Critch.
Yeah, I thought Bulmers was. Oh, I guess, yeah. So Bulmers must have got a really good third car out of that. Critch has a very slight lead.
Alright, Axie's asking what's more overdone, me with taxi or top hat with zombie car. I'm gonna say.
What cutscene skip? Oh, Critch misses it!
And Bulmers gets it.
His first cutscene skip misses the tournament. I shouldn't have said anything earlier.
Now this is a game changer.
Yeah, that is a game changer.
Right, by default, Bulmers is 55 seconds ahead of Critch.
A little less.
Give or take.
I'd say around 50. I have to take him off the mini highlights board. This is so sad.
Right, to answer your question, Axie, I'm gonna say insert a top 10 YouTuber person who really hates Globex for some reason.
On the board, it's 48 seconds apart. By far the biggest gap of the race. Oh, Critch struggling. Trying to make this a much tighter turn. Hasn't paid off for him.
Now only 4 people in the main bracket have a perfect CSS record. Thanks, Guff. So who are those 4 people who have a perfect CSS?
And Bacon's had 7 races, the other 2 only had 4. Axe has a perfect 0 for 0. I think we're down 1. I'm 11 out of 12, I think.
Cutscene skip is free for Bacon.
I might be 10 out of 12. Thinking about it. No, it's 11, yeah, come out with a group does it.
Bulmer's not going for cricket strap. Of going around the pier.
You wanna know who has the most misses? Let's find out.
Probably me.
You're up there, I think. Oh no, you have... Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh yeah, you have the most. You have 8.
Yeah!
This was 1,000 on 7. Who's still in?
I'm last in something, let's go!
Yeah, 1,000 has 7, so he's got a good chance of overtaking you.
That's true, there is a chance Towson could overtake me, but that's only because he's still in the tourney.
Has this Sid on 5? Because lucky. That's why.
Ooh! Okay, that's that looked a bit scary.
Not even second last act.
apart from mine and Luke's match, are there any other
I don't think
matches in
there's
this tournament?
any 0 for 6. I think we've had some 1 for 6. Oh, 1 for 6.
So there's no other 0 cutscene skip races in this tournament?
So.
Just mine and Luke's?
Hmm.
No, that's just a bra moment to me. How did mine sub 150?
How many of those are 60 or below? 3, Vapo. And 163. Oh. Critch also has a bonfire, by the way.
Bulmer's not picking up, well, I won't say the van name.
It's fine, this is sports car's decent. See? And gets the freebie, very nice.
So I'm in a bit of a... I've been doing some, like, testing.
Mm-hmm.
I often get the free 1 wasp at the beach. But I've been figuring out how to get the wasp at Camp Krusty to have collision. Now...
Oh, you mean you get on foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about spawning the Krusty Lou wasp.
Okay. I don't think you spawn any wasps normally between the two, so you should just be fine.
Yeah, I think
I guess if you do boat jump.
Oh yeah, that must have been why I didn't get the wasp in my PB because I missed boat jumping that.
Well, no, because if you do boat jump, you spawn a wasp. If you don't do boat jump, you shouldn't spawn it. Oh, there's observatory wasp.
Yeah. There's those. Probably spawn planet hype.
No, you don't go that close to it. Nice third car for Bulmers.
Nice hellfish from Bulmers.
29-59 split. The marker for comparing against Critch. Feels like that lead is extending between the two though. Oh, Critch not getting a good second car.
That chase sedan's not being very nice.
Hmm.
You hate to see it, folks.
Yeah, it's
Snake
still
having
on a
fun. Snake having fun on the stairs.
Just missed it.
Oh, is Critch gonna miss the ramp?
Oh, he's not going to be able to take it because it wasn't on one hit. There we go.
That's a nice third drop.
It's going to take the ramp at a fairly low speed. I guess he's on 200. Yep, clears it.
Yeah, Critch is on 200, I believe.
Hmm.
Oh, but at least the third car was nice for Critch.
I mean, it's been outside of, well, yeah, all, like the first two levels is very close, and Critch missed cutscene to get. So Bulmers had a pretty commanding lead during Lisa. Just had a Critch hasn't had a great hellfish and second car. So it's just extended really. Oh no, Snake get on the stairs.
Yeah. That's Snake's been having fun on the stairs quite a bit lately, from what I've noticed. I think I'm predicting some runners are going to like resort. What?
Critch having some fun. Ends up on top of Snake because
I'm just befuddled. As I was saying, I think runners might have start resorting to holding the camera back so Snake doesn't crash into the stairs.
Yeah, I do that, yeah. I think. Pretty sure I do it.
And now at least he won't crash. Or maybe just maybe just hang back and so Snake doesn't crash. And not only that, but it might double as a manip.
Yeah, you can do a hang back a minute. Okay, but was able to use the phone booth. I was a little worried. Go
Yeah, I thought it was gonna get back into the Malibu.
Hopefully he times it well.
Might not. Oh, it does.
I thought it might be a little late, but I'll trust it for this better than me.
It looked a bit too far to the left, but yeah, but Bones gets it though.
Honestly, I think that might have counteracted what I perceived as lateness. I'm gonna grab Malibu for boat jump now. It's kind of neat these coins looking at it. Gets the jump, let's go.
Yeah, Bulmers does need some coins. That should fix it though.
550-ish. Doesn't get that one.
But that should fix his coins though.
Yeah, it should be fine. Gonna try and get some of them. No, it isn't gonna make it.
That could have been bad for Bulmers if he got hit.
Oh, imagine if you got hit and lost the coins right at the end. That'd be brutal. Ooh, Critch barely makes the drop with the traffic cone. Probably doing worth power resetting there.
Okay, Bones does not fail the mission. That just looked a bit scary.
Critch going for the power bootstrap.
I can't remember who discovered this strat.
Neither. I think it was
the name always escapes me.
I think it was a sort of known idea that you could blow up cars if you drove into them as they spawned. So this is just an extension of that. I can't remember who specifically found this idea. With A, the phone booth, and B,
can't face to face.
The bomber's gonna get it. The garbage truck.
Oh, the garbage truck. This is why it's the worst traffic car. That's why garbage truck.
Okay, honestly, that could have gone a lot worse for Bulmers. He's spun back on the street, able to get the block.
And that, kids, is why I say the garbage truck is worse than the taxi. Now.
Critch is almost at 600 coins, but he can definitely make up a bit of time on Bulmers. Not loads, he's got himself a good backup here. Oh, that's not good. Critch is probably gonna fail.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's just hanging in!
No mission fail, but Critch does not get early neighbours.
I think every time I've seen someone fall like that and try and get in the car there, I've always seen them fail. I've also always seen them go for the ESS again.
It just means you can't get early neighbours.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. We like early neighbours.
4-4 neighbours gang.
And Critch gets donut fire.
That's a time saving Bulmers. Probably in a 15 to 20 seconds range. Because Bulmers put some effort into going for donut fire and not getting it. That should be a little more. This gap is definitely reduced.
Bulmers?
Always one drop short. And yeah, this is fine. If he picks this up, he's actually pretty far behind. There's some twists and turns coming up, but he should be fine. Yeah, you can go that way in car reset if it's an early drop. It's not a terrible idea.
It looks a little scary though.
Well, if you know what you're doing, which is what they did, that's fine. Because I do that if I'm pretty far behind. I'll pop in and car reset. No spam grind. Oh no, he's gonna go for it.
Don't fail the mission, Bulmers.
That should be fine. The bar always drops quite a lot, but it shouldn't actually empty. Well, actually,
Bulmers has to go.
Bulmers, I think Bulmers might fail it here. Car reset might just save him, actually.
Let's
He should
go.
be fine. Yeah, Bulmers went to and blah blah blah. Hit the thing, spun out a bit. So it was a very risky spam thrown by Bulmers. But yeah, good work with the reset. I think he did miss out on some of the coins for it. But it's better than failing the mission.
His coins are fine though.
Oh, yeah. But not much more than that.
They're not danger zone worthy.
Not very good, they're not great. Critch doesn't go for lantern coins. SMH. Will he be able to go for spam grind? No, definitely not. Just gonna take the pool coins.
4 coins, let's go. And Critch going for this vend.
Yeah, he's gonna grind it because he can.
I'll do my best.
Stop that nonsense. We need them ketchup packets people done throwed out to feed on during the long winter. Help me fetch 'em.
Whoa, Cletus truck moment.
Hey, I know another dumpster's round here somewheres. I can feel it in my stank bone.
Sled?
Look at us.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Nothing to say. Ow! Tush! Whoop! Come on. I hope this isn't stealing.
Boy, I'm afeard of the consequences here.
That's not very nice.
I can barely hear the game audio, but I
I
heard
can hear it pretty fine.
So what consequences do you think Cletus is feeling?
I thought Cletus was saying someone else would feel the consequences. I can't remember the line. Right.
Real pretty acceleration.
No Wheel of Fortune for Bulmers.
Well, that's good.
Doodlebugs.
Oh no, I got 5 hound dogs in here.
That guy was one.
This just about makes the jump.
We'd like to see it.
How about
Martin John.
Bulmers does not kick Cletus in the face. What's going on here?
I swear I used to be a better runner. Hook me up.
Or Critch do it.
I'll do my best. I hope this car doesn't stink too bad.
Should dodge that. Yeah, nicely done.
That is assault. That is assault. Shazma.
I wonder if I'll get extra credit for this. You got no chance, buddy.
You'll never catch me.
You better run. Easy as pie. The number, that is.
Marge and Grandpa.
Oh, that looked a
Onto
bit
2
dodgy.
wheels, but saved himself. There's the jump comfortably.
Mm.
Come back here. Sorry.
Ice your wall.
Critch kicks the mailbox, but doesn't kick Cletus. Hmm.
It's not nice to kick people.
Wait for that. That is
Unless it's Flanders.
Even then,
Aww.
it's kind of harsh.
kid power.
Everyone's playing on pacifist mode.
I should pay more attention. Shouldn't enjoy that.
I'd move if I were you.
Oh, that's... can the garbage truck move for Bulmers?
Okay, I believe it's 52 seconds apart, starting Wolves. So Critch has brought it back a bit in the early stages of March, around 25 seconds.
Yes, both runners are indeed in Wolves, but do you know what would be a real game changer?
Just a few more.
Do you know what would be a real game changer?
I heard you.
2-cycle.
I'm not engaging. That's a good 8 drop for Bulmers. And a good 9th. A singular cycle for Greenbulmers. Late 2nd drop. He's gonna go back for the church bar. Okay.
When one commentator ignores another, you can tell something is afoot. No comment, top hat. How do you know I'm up to no good?
I mean, when are you up to good?
True. No comment.
I mostly see you sitting around hoping people get 2 cycles.
I don't hope them. I don't hope for it to happen. It's just, I don't hope for them. I don't hope for a 2-cycle on anyone. Except for myself when I'm on a bad run.
It should be fine. I always think it'd be funny to get one on Speed Simpsons, so... I remember there was a period, I think last year's tournament, where I was consistently getting very close to it in 5-1. But no 2 cycles in Wolves hit today.
I mean, it's not me who called for a 5-1-2 cycle, being the first 2-cycle in the tourney. So you can't put that on me.
Yeah.
I think Bulmers understands my plight and why I hate taxis
It
now.
could have been any car.
It could have been any car, but let's be honest, it would always be. It was bound to be the taxi.
Yeah, it was a 2 in 5 chance.
It loves to do
2
that.
taxis out of the 5 cars. Critch joining Bulmers in the cutscene, so they're around in the net path.
Does chat want to be told about the crap circles?
What's to tell? Aliens did it. What's the same patterns on the bus caller? And then
Wow,
bus as
spoilers.
alien. We just had the cutscene.
Simpson at your service. Good. Just let me catch my breath.
Ooh, I'm tired.
I should have gone to bed earlier.
Well, maybe I should have. Oh well, I'm the one suffering. I'm the one suffering the consequences here.
I'm kind of tired.
The show must go on though.
Just past the halfway point.
I think
Bulmers
crap circles being the halfway point, of course.
Not quite so much these days without bounds. It's a little beyond it. I think halfway point Bulls are in 4-4 now. Casually, I think the halfway point is like 7-1.
I kind of disagree on that, actually. I would say casually the halfway point would be when you get to Apu.
I mean, for me, if you take when I first started playing, when I first beat the game, my halfway point was 7-7, and it was about 6 years in.
I'll do my best.
How annoying was that mission casually? I would stand by this statement. From a casual perspective, it's not as hard a set to kill.
Garbage truck in the way. I mean, I beat set to kill as a kid. I never beat 7-7 until I was at uni, so I didn't play for a lot of those years. But... Good headshot by Greenbulmers, though, that was.
Of all the missions I had the most trouble with, it was quick cache in Apo. That was the hardest mission in level 5 for me.
I remember I used to have a lot of problems with wolves. And 5-5. Almost mini grinds, micro grinds. The
Oh
boss.
no!
Quite bad for its coins. Only at 550 here. Wolf.
I never had any trouble with Never Trust a Snake. I never did. Just. Oh, that's a nice second truck for bombers.
You can get him to one hit on that corner, so it's actually not that great. And now
Bombers might need. He's not going for chessboard wasp.
He needed that wasp, but also he needed to follow this in, which is why that truck's actually gone really badly for him. And just let it go. I don't know if he's got one of the Vens left up here. That might just save him. Oh, he does.
He's going for it.
Okay, his coins are fine. 650 is like the limit, and there's 50 coins up. The Casty Burger and Critch also with the micro grind. I don't know how many coins he has because there's a red blazer in the way.
But at least he gets the red blazer. Let's go. So both runners might be in a bit of trouble with coins.
Doesn't get anything good on the second truck at all. But Critch's coins are fine. He's going to have over 700. I think he's actually going to go for this. He misses it though.
No, he's not.
Went to the right a bit by accident. Good follow up on the second truck though. As yeah, he's past the magic number.
It's still a bit scary though.
It's a little low, but 650 is fine. He shouldn't have any issues. Push comes to shove, you get Town Hall on foot.
Yeah.
That's like absolute worst case scenario, is that?
I would say that's the point where you would probably want to get early courthouse. Well, he's going for sit and rotate. Early.
Yeah. I'd rather do early sit and rotate than early courthouse. Because I think pushing 15 coins, a 15 coin problem down the line is a lot better than a 30 coin problem. The Critch is, take over 700, so it's very fine.
This is just between me and you, random object.
Bombers is going to
not overshoot like he did in Monkeys, very nice. And very smooth turn in there. On fluid motion.
That's an interesting turn for Bombers. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, parking like that to get into Moe's, that's a little bit scary.
That'll be fine.
Look easy. I feel like a Brahmin.
Critch also getting the construction box.
Yeah, so Critch saved around 30 seconds, I think. In March. In fact, 35.
Bombs getting Herman's box early.
Okay, interesting. That always puts you at risk at this happening 20 seconds down the drain. And that's why it's a risk to go for early Harmons, because
Bombers is coping.
Not taking the shortcut. Less coping, more just annoyed. because it's a very annoying thing to happen.
What's worse, that happening or a 5-1-2 cycle?
The 2 cycle, obviously. What a silly question. Would you rather lose 20 seconds or 2 minutes? That's what you've asked me.
I guess. Well, bombers.
Oh my
You know how
gosh,
bombers could
I think you got murdered on Critch's side.
destroy half of Springfield, but I don't shoot Critch.
Well, it just got completely launched around. It bounced off a wall, I think. Thanks to the collar shot. I think Critch more just went out of its misery.
Yeah, that Coda Truck's on a rampage.
Got a little caught on the fountain.
Both of them are on a bit of a rampage, actually.
Oh, struggling with the stairs. It was a bit risky to go for it when the truck was already quite far ahead of you. And that's a really awkward knife drop because you're actually having to double back on yourself. You can't cut the corner.
Bombers
you can't go for the crossbar.
Bombers can't go for the bend.
Flat through here. And you should just about be fine.
Bombers is fine.
Traffic collision could have ended that mission though for Bombers. I think that started with him actually getting stuck on the fountain a bit on the way out. Obviously the stairs was the main factor.
Yeah, at least it didn't. It could have gone a lot worse for Bombers, but at least it didn't.
Yeah, it was that really nasty knife drop where you just can't cut any of the corner.
Well, no 2 cycle for either player.
Yeah. But Critch, I think, has caught even more ground back. And Bombers will be fine, he just needs to grab the Wasp. Which he gets as a freebie, very nice.
We like to see it. He needed that Wasp.
You love to see that. So yeah, Critch is definitely over 500. Probably by the time he triggers this, because the coin's at the fountain. Takes it to 501. Baby Van.
Baby Van
gonna get
is
it. Not quite.
Baby Van's a bit of a game changer in this game.
There's a lot of game changers. Oh, that's a really awkward drop. Critch was practicing this.
Where is the Baby Van going?
It's going to go around this courtyard and then around Town Hall and then back, looking across the front of Hospital. Yeah, he's going to get Monkey Strap. Okay, so Bombers will still be ahead, but Critch can have a lot of time if he gets a strap here. His Baby Van is also done though. Although, has he got something? No.
No.
Yeah, there. But might get a few drops here out of this, even if it's not all of them. In fact, he is going to get all of them. That should be. Oh, that's drop 8. Discounted. Oh my! Yeet.
Go, Critch, go.
Yeah, very nice though. Very good. Very good Baby Van considering the circumstances. And it's Critch. I don't know if that was just him driving. I'll have a look in the next split. Bombers gets the freebie, so 2 freebies for Bombers. Very nice.
Will Bombers get the police station Wasp on foot?
No, you can't get it as a freebie, so hopefully. Yeah, Critch has wonky driving.
Wait, what?
I thought I saw it at the end of Baby Van. You look at him turning here. See it in a minute, I think. Or he's just wobbling it around, but that feels less likely. It's these small turns you can tell are not natural. That was very doubly impressive, Critch getting that Baby Van with wonky driving.
I'll have to have a second look at that.
Just any time it's turning, you see it's not turning normally.
think
pretty good.
Critch's carpet family does have a wonky.
Oh.
Oh, it does. It's not turning. It's not turning
It's going
normally
for
at all.
this wasp that's flying away.
But the
Okay.
wasp is going on an adventure. Hello, ambulance.
Okay,
Critch going
so
for this
this
wasp.
instead. It's actually behaving, so it's actually a really good call. Very nicely done, wasp.
Yeah, Critch has wonky driving. I can
And he's
see
got
it
to do the
now.
neck split in it too. I
Oh
probably
boy.
would have switched this out at some point. Probably at the start of 5, 4. There's a phone booth not far from the start. Might have switched that out in the follow section. I'm sure there's one you can grab. But here's just going to go with it. Potentially, after monorail, you could.
A wonky driving cardinal for home road isn't so bad.
That's just annoying.
It's not as bad as school bus wonky driving.
I thought school bus was one of the cars that actually feels better to most people. What's going to be interesting is Critch trying to turn around a garbage truck. Okay, Bulmers will take that. That'll work. Okay, so what's the time difference? 36. Oh, sorry, 26. Take that. So 16 seconds apart, I think. In fact, 15. Critch tried the same strat as Bulmers. It's not worked as nicely. Come off. That's at the start of the mission, though. 16 seconds, by the way. Or 15, whatever I said. 16 on the mission timer. Oh, sorry, 26 on the mission timer. Subtract 11.
Can I ask for both runners to hang the camera back when they're doing the garbage truck mission? I don't like looking at that awful vehicle.
I mean, looking back generally makes the garbage truck drive better. Critch seems to have a fairly well-behaved one, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. Looks a little close to the edge there, but that's all the coins. Nice. Grabs that wasp too without getting zapped. Critch is actually going to skip that on around wasp.
Bulmer's gonna grab this wasp.
Yeah.
He is.
I think Critch will get that wasp too. On 330, yeah, he probably should. I don't think he got the sit and rotate wasp there. I guess he's going to go for that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. If that doesn't right itself, he's going to have to find an alternative route.
There is a phone booth nearby, near the fire truck. He might have to pick one up from
the wrong way. And you've got to test to see if it's fine. It is not.
It is not. Critch is in trouble there.
He'll have plenty of time still at least, but it's some rough time loss. He didn't really want. To be fair, it'll get rid of his wonky driving. So, I guess there's silver lining. Bulmer's re-extending his lead now. With armored truck and curator to come up, it's not a bad time to do it.
Yep.
Oh, he didn't actually. He missed one of these these drops earlier. I'm going to take an alternative route around.
Bulmer's got the sadly warp.
I don't think Critch will do that, considering he's only got one wasp at the set and rotate. Or he might, with the intention of hopefully getting gazebo, thinking about it.
We might see it, we might not. Let's see what Critch has for plan for us. The next real game changer, armored truck.
Here we are at the destination.
Oh, seems a bit late. Just
It
knocking.
works. That should work.
Hey, it's totally not supposed to happen.
It's a freebie, very nice.
Number 1. And
Doesn't
nope.
quite get the second one.
Yeah, let's get this one on foot.
And, yeah,
And that one's
these ones
not
are
being
pretty
nice.
finicky, which is why I stopped doing the level walk.
And Bombers wants this wasp too.
So it's going to be looking really nice on Quinte. 473, he's going to go back this way, I believe, now.
Critch, how will armor truck treat him? Vote
Looking
Quimby.
good. Quimby does
Very
nothing but
good.
help it along.
Very good.
Oh, these Bombers.
Bombers.
There we go.
Shut up and take us back to the hideout. I mean, charity.
Oh, Wasp not behaving for Critch. It's his only Wasp, so he's going to turn back and head down the highway way, so it's going to save a little time on Bombers. You have to go this way. Bombers with a huge leap.
Whoa!
Lands on the construction beam.
Go, Bandit, go!
It's a speedy bandit.
Oh, no. Your failure shames you. Yes, you. Really got to learn to enjoy my parole more often.
Both have very
Shiva H. Vishnu. My jubilation.
similar coins.
Bart Simpson
Mm.
at your service.
If anything, both have this. Yeah.
Much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
Yeah, Critch swings very. Critch already has Courthouse Box though. So Bombers is and Black Vend, I assume. So Bombers is essentially 45 points up on Critch. Despite being down earlier, Bombers actually skipping that box. Okay, maybe he also got that earlier.
Time for some road rage. Bart
Critch, that's the wrong person. Oh,
Hey,
nice
don't
for
let-
Bombers. If you can keep that in.
Nice curator for Bombers.
Yeah, that should be good. Very nice. Gonna alt tab.
3, 4,
Four,
5,
five.
6, 7, 8.
Eight.
8
Yeah,
doors.
Invisible Apu.
What will Critch do
That's good.
after this excellent curator?
So it's going to be very close if Critch also bags this cutscene skip.
Critch is mashing. And he
Nice.
gets it.
I think Bombers is still slightly ahead, but it's very, very close.
Considering Critch missed Bart 1
Yeah.
cutscene skip.
It was a minute and 18 behind out of Lisa. We brought that down to 43 in March. Now I think it's in single digits. I can count up to 3 seconds.
Ooh.
That's all that's in it now. I mean, if you think if Critch gets Bart 1 cutscene skip, it's slow 125 pace. Potentially a 124 if he's fast.
Could Critch possibly? Oh, but
Yeah, Bombers hasn't even done anything super wrong. Baby Van is possibly the worst thing off the top of my head.
maybe
I
the
would
code
probably
truck
go Donut Truck.
taking a detour.
Oh yeah. In a poo, yeah, that's probably second best. I'm just thinking in general, Donut Truck, I guess Critch did Abu over Bombers' fast demo.
and the crowd goes wild. Energy.
I think Critch has just had it slightly better than Bombers in a lot of cases. Rather than being without any big time saves to pull back this minute and a bit.
Barney. No
Is
pressure.
Critch on PB pace?
I don't think so with a 105.18. You have to get a sub 20 end game. I can see him finishing within the cutscene skip of it.
Whoa, I moved easily.
Critch actually up in coins right now. I don't know if maybe Bulma skips the box. That's a good call. No, that doesn't make sense, no. Maybe, actually.
Eat asphalt eaters. Oops. Time to lay some rubber down. No problemo.
She should actually try betraying crosses the mobile and blocking it off.
I'm just thinking, how is the hover car going to treat both our players?
Hopefully, kindly.
I'm still getting flashbacks from my race against Bacon. I do not want to relive that moment.
Still better than last year's tournament.
Cowabunga, dude.
Balls flies overboard again.
Listen. You got it.
Oh, go Globex go. Best car in the game, boys. And girls.
Whoa, wicked. I didn't do it.
Oh.
Jump the light speed.
Now, I don't hate the hover car,
I like
Right.
the hover car.
but I do hate this mission.
That's acceptable. It's just kind of meh most of the time.
I think the hover car gets too much hate because of this mission in 7-3.
I blame this
Yeah.
navigation system.
It is
And then-
it is a fairly decent car. The problem is,
Its handling can be a bit funny at times.
the real problem is the missions you see and use it in.
I think there's other cars. I think Farini has a much worse issue with that. With being a good car that's just paired with one horrible mission for it.
Cough cough 7-3.
The Farini.
Oh, the Farini. Oh yeah, 5.
Farini and
7.
5.7 is not a good pairing, but Farini's a good car.
Alright, that was so cool.
Now I forget, is the hover car the new meta for this mission in Hundo?
What? Using the hover car? That
Well-
can't be.
Well, to grab the card.
Oh, can't you just grab it and go surely? Or do you mean the floating one?
The floating hover car.
I think Hans get that the other day in
Floating.
Globet.
Wanna be?
It's been a retime, I've just noticed it's actually 6 seconds apart out of a booth. I didn't notice that change. I think all of us still have a slight lead.
Death Truck will be a real game changer for this mission for both our runners.
At like 17 times.
I can't help myself,
It's fair.
but I'm
Hasn't been
just
the
I'm just
best
saying
of trials over
facts.
Greenbulmers. Can you get the strap left hand side looking good?
And he
Gets it.
does. Let's go.
Critch with a
Critch get
much better drive over. 3 seconds ahead, triggering the dust trap.
Eat my dust, Dutch.
And Critch
Left-hand
also
side,
gets it.
Yeah.
Clean.
No freebie for Bulmer's gonna get it on foot. If Critch gets the freebie, I think he might just about take the lead. Be very close, maybe not quite.
This laser gun to Krusty. He'll
Oh, tapping for the second one. Bulmer's really wants these coins.
believe I have a working laser gun and I'm
I didn't see if Critch got the freebie. Yeah, I wasn't.
Breaker. This is Bart
But I
Down the
believe
Globex.
Critch is ahead now, at least on pure time.
The next game changer, FMJ.
Almost everything is. I think 7-1 is the only upcoming mission I wouldn't call a game changer. To some extent.
Bulmers gets the strat.
Nice. Will Critch follow suit?
And he does.
Quick grabs it. Nice big follow up as well. 243 coins for Bulmers before the bend. 259 at the end. Critch a bit less. Yeah.
Now nothing terribly wrong could happen to our runners in set to kill.
Hopefully nothing bad happens.
But nothing major at least.
At the drop outside the taffy shot, Critch will have a slight lead of 4 seconds.
Ooh.
That's how close we are.
Kind of worried about my 10k donuts. Seems FMJ wasn't a game changer. Well, it could have been, Keith.
I think you said potential. I'm including. The 6-6 has the jump in terms of game changing, and 6-7 has the cutscene skip. It's part of the split, technically.
Everything from 7-2 onwards is a game changer catch-up level.
With less emphasis on 7-4.
Unless we're seeing a zombie car 7-4.
True. I don't know if any others do it. I don't think they do. Oh, jump for Bulmers. Gets it. So you can definitely skip Krusty Lou. Unless Critch has another vent to get somewhere, he might still have to grab it. It's only going to take him to 312. Or 313, I think there's a side coin I forgot to account for.
Bulmers skipping Krusty Lou.
Yeah, definitely can. Critch is pushing it very tight if that's what he does. Yeah, he's actually going to take Krusty Lou. Skip Homer 2 coins, I think, to at least some extent.
Yeah, who needs 7-1 neighbours?
Time to lay some rubber down. Woohoo!
I'd rather get Krusty Lou after 6-6 than neighbours in 7-1.
Wicked.
Can we get a CPS? No wait, that's not a CPS check.
I am evil Homer. I am evil Homer.
Oh, now come on.
And people say I'm slow. Wait a minute. That was an insult.
Jump to light speed.
Son of a...
Okay, well Bulmers get cutscene skip.
Hopefully.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Pauses again.
8 pause.
That's it. I think it was a 1:15:48. We'll see him a little ahead of Critch.
Yes, the commentators are counting.
Let's roll.
Alright, for Critch.
Critch generally seems to be doing less.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7
Nice.
pause for Critch.
I think it's about 8 seconds apart to the untrained eye. So very, very close.
What are their times out of bot 2?
He's going for Bulmer's going for a reset to grab this vend.
All Bulmers needs is Krusty Burger coins and he should be good.
Yeah, because he's already got the other things. Critch will just need Krusty Burger. Bulmer's got neighbours and the vend, I think. Definitely got the vend. Neighbours was a guess.
It's about time. Take that. Move it.
Oh, Yeah, sub 9, easy.
Oh, that was too easy. So good.
Yeah, Critch is ahead again.
Hey, you piece of cake.
6 seconds, I believe, on the warp.
This feels almost tied. I did say in Homer 1 we might be seeing a tie.
Yeah,
And
it's
both-
so close. It
And
can go either way.
both runners have been rather close to each other with the exception of Lisa.
Bulmers is not going for 7-2 out of bounds. I feel like Critch is going to go for it once he frees the alien Coffin's prison.
I
Taking
think
a shortcut, maybe because he's already ahead?
I think Bulmers would go for 7-2 out of bounds.
I can't even remember if they do. I'm sure Critch does.
I believe Bulmers was practicing it
Bulmers is a
earlier.
little ahead, actually, yeah. He was practicing it, you're right. Yeah, Bulmers is going for it.
Let's see it. Because I want to see it and I like to
If
see
that
it.
happens, I hope it's even on both sides.
Come on, Bulmers. Critch is going for it as well.
Yep. Bulmers looking decent. Yep,
And he
it's got
gets it!
Oh, it's takes a lot
Now,
of damage.
can Critch pull it off too?
Getting a bit short.
He can. Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Critch
So,
avoided.
Critch, 200 FPS, 7-3, it's gonna be scary.
Try not to lose the alien car.
Fear about losing the alien car. Very close to failing out, not quite.
Right, Bulmers has the advantage of not needing to do
Bulmers
the
will
climb.
be ahead if Critch gets a good 7-3. It's not going to be by too much. Oh, gets back in his car. Doesn't matter. Still talks to Flint when he activates.
Critch forgot his wallet.
That's his wallet and the zombie car, I know. Got a little left. Gets onto the wall. It's a bit awkward. I'm kind of worried the cage might push him from above and knock him down. Not quite. No, okay. Oh, now it's knocking him down. Now it's trying to pull him up. Next one should drag him onto the wall properly. There we go. And oh, it needed to turn a bit at the top.
Oh,
Try and fight past the ceiling now. There we go. That should be good.
stuck on the ceiling, eh?
Not perfect, but it can go a lot worse.
You know how Critch could bring this back? Does he do Zombie Car 7-4? And 5.
I don't know. Find out. It looks like he's running towards the zombie car. Zombie race.
Oh yeah, Bulmer's reloading the area.
Yeah.
So he can do the climb. I'm not confident in that park.
I miss it, but I'm trust Bulmers.
Chest pain! Having chest pain! Number one! We're number one! Ooh. Let's do this thing!
Oh, Greenbulmers is finding his Uber Eats driver. Okay, there's a Spooky Greg and a Spooky Bob there. I hope the one he's picked is a Spooky Greg.
I hope so too.
And what a park it was. The park worked.
Perfectly fine. Ye of Little Faith.
Now did Bulmers get a Greg or a Bob? Oh no, I think he got a Bob.
It's looking like an odd since I'm gonna level to Grob.
Now the last major game changer here. Here in 7-6. Oh, Critch picking up a traffic curse for his in-reach driver.
Good for landing on, bit awkward for snake height.
Will Bulmers get out of bounds again?
Sweet acceleration.
Hopefully.
This town is going to pay for this.
Get out of my way, jerk ass!
Right.
Bulmers going for resets.
There it is. Took quite a few setbacks from Critch. Finally shows up. Oh, it drops too low, that's gonna put him on an awkward height.
Oh.
Doesn't even, he's going
He's
to he's not gone for it yet. I think it's generally better to reset above him and try and kick him up. I don't think he can really kick him down.
No, he's mission warping.
Okay.
Now Bulmers get across the moat.
Reset.
He does.
Yeah. Critch will save some time by doing yeet, but it's not enough as it stands.
Unless Bulmers makes a major mistake, I think we
Yeah, it's entirely in Bournemouth's hand. So it's an upset by the people's predictions, not by any of the actual stats predictions. Every stat pointed towards Bournemouth's winning, and the people voted Critch majority.
Critch is going for the yeet. Gets onto the bandit just in time.
Puts himself up. Not sure.
That works.
Okay, it has. I was a little worried it was going to have the same problem as in second two. The ball was picking up voice just over a minute after he collected it. Oh, he hasn't picked it up yet.
Pick up the waste
seconds
bombers.
behind on picking up the waste and doesn't get speedy return. I don't know if he was going for it or was just making sure to get himself on flat ground.
Both runners are now in 7-7. Well, Critch just about to enter it at least. But the only way Critch could possibly win this is if Bulmers drops the waste. Which I'm pretty sure he won't.
We're looking at her 26 OX, but in 06, maybe in 05.
And Bulmers enters the beam.
GG.
GG.
126.05.
And an upset. And a prediction upset.
Oh, yeah, it's an upset in everyone's predictions, but every stat pointed towards a Bournemouth win. Now it's over. We're going to be within a minute, so... Are they going to be within 55 seconds?
Now I have 22,000 donuts.
If Critch still gets a 126, he's lost on the cutscenes yet. Which is rough, and I think he's on pace for a 126. All we're saying it's a run he's finally happy with. It is his best run of the tournament by over 2.5 minutes. Actually ties with Tato's best run. I've just looked at this. Bulmers' best run is slower than his average time without cutscene skips. Not anymore, of course. And Critch has finished with a 126.58.
That's GG's.
Hello.
Congratulations, Bulmers.
Thank you.
Imagine that scared of some harmless
Yeah,
nuclear waste.
I think there's
Very harmless.
two things that I'm not a fan of in their run. One being my fault. The first one being coins. I was very stubborn. I should have went for Krusty Lou. My coins are bad. Instead, I said let's just get boat jump, and that in the long run screwed my coins. And the other thing was I got quite unlucky in some of those splits.
Yeah.
I have to watch.
Notably, 5-1, you went for the
Well,
box.
5-1 was my fault. 5-1 was my fault. I went for that box. I regretted it the second I went for the box. I was like, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna lose those 20 seconds there. Between 4-1 being messed up in 4-1 and that taxi coming out of nowhere in sellouts, I have to watch that back. I did not see that taxi. It just came out of nowhere.
I think my plight on taxis have now been understood.
Yeah, I mean, like that was a good run. That I was green out of 2-5, and then that wasp in monkeys wouldn't die, and I lost so much time to it. And then that sellout was icing on the cake for red. But yeah. Other than that, I mean, my late game was good. Apu was bad, but then again, I was spending getting. Yeah, it was just bad, really. Marge was bad. Lisa was decent-ish. Early game was good. Yeah, I'm happy with their run. I finally got a run with all 3 cutscenes as well. That's my first tourney run with all 3 cutscenes. Skip.
Speaking of cutscenes, Critch is your first missed cutscene of the tournament.
Wait, I didn't see the final time actually.
Oh, you won by 50%.
That would have Critch would have won if he got Bart 1. I seen he missed that. Oh, yikes.
Yeah, it is what it is. I still feel like I probably could have won going into Homer 2. Like, my Homer 2 was pretty bad.
What was it? 8 seconds behind, I think?
Oh, really? Was it that close?
Yeah, 7-2, and then...
I'm glad I didn't look at the stream, because that would have made me
I didn't look at the stream. I looked at my, Bart 2 time, and, I knew Bulmers hadn't missed Bart 1 because I checked during Prep Circles, and I had a pretty good Apu in Bart 2. And I thought to myself, I'll have a really good one.
Mostly an Apu, actually. Or margin Apu.
Yeah, if I said to myself, if I have a really good Homer 2, maybe like a 10 flat, I might have a chance.
Yeah, if you got 7-2, I think it would be more.
Ah, man, it was so close as well. Like
7-2.
Yeah, when I went for it, I was like, this is like 50-50, whether it's going to void me or not. And then it voided me literally the last seconds. It was well disheartening.
I think you're actually ahead going into that because you had more coins out of Bart 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't go for Krusty Lou for once, and I ended up more or less breaking even if I'd gone for Krusty Lou. So I don't get not getting that.
Yeah.
So one thing I will say, Critch, is we both need to give ourselves a pat in the back. We didn't play like our winners bracket too.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for not doing a run for a while, that's my first run since Keith Ram, literally. I'm really happy with a 126. Yeah, it is what it is, and it was literally a coin flip between me and Bulmers. Literally, I would have won if I'd got Bart 1 cutscene. So that's how close it was. So, but alas, we move.
We move, as the legend Mr. Smith would say.
Wonder who I'm playing next. That's the main question.
I think it's Tilbert.
Let me get the bracket up.
I could be wrong. I think it's
bracket.
And I'm playing Ticker or Greenie. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. Either one of them, I'm looking forward to it.
I am the loser of 3.4.
Yeah, you're the loser, lad. The loser.
Yeah, ask JT or Tilbert.
Can I change your... Oh, I can't change your nickname to loser. Super mod privileges. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I don't think there's anything other crazy things that happened that run for me, anyway, that I can think of.
So, Bulmers, winner of Ticker and Greenie.
Oh, I mean, I want Greenie to win because he's a bit easier, but I want Ticker to win because I want to beat him. He was telling me that he wants to play me, and I want to play him, so that would be a good
That would be a really good match on another one.
It'll be similar to Critch here. It'll be a coin toss, 50-50. You know, we're all that same skill level, and we all have the same PBs.
And
Yeah.
Critch, you face the winner of Jordan and Tilbert.
That should be a really good matchup. That's a coin flip. I don't know who's going to win that one.
What, Jordan and Tilbert are you and either one of them?
Oh no, just Jordan the Tilbert. I'll be the winner of that.
I was about to say that, unless you play like you versus Keaton. Mate.
All right, GG. Thanks for
GG.
commentating. Thanks for restreaming.
Thanks for racing.
Yeah, thanks. And another apologies to Slan for my moment this morning, or the start of the race. That was funny though.
Big laughs all around.
Next race, 3.5 hours. Me versus Beam. We need a restreamer and commentator still. So
yeah, I think we do most definitely need a restreamer for that though, because Lambton was asyncing.
Yeah.
And
we are summoning a restreamer in 3.5 hours for Being versus Lambton. What?
Oh, Lambton, that's my best ever Speed Simpsons ASM time. Add me to the list. Let's go.
My best one as well.
What list am I? What list of people being added to?
Do you know the one where you edit our best times in Speed Simpsons?
Oh, that's on the main one. I don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can do that.
Sorry.
I just do records between runners and first races, and even then, it's just the result of their first race because I'm lazy.